Canto, chapter 47, Saturday Bhagavatam. We're reading Srimad Bhagavatam Saturday class, July 20th. We're discussing chapter 47. If you have a book, you follow. We're on verse, 621. Is that right?
Yes.
Verse 21. Very sorry about that. This is Mahanidhi Chandas, which you understand. Radharani speaking to the bumblebee. Now she, in verse 20, I guess that was the last. That was the end of Chitta-Japa. Because from verse number 12 until 20, that's 12 until 20, that's nine verses. Radharani was in madness of separation from Krishna, and she spoke the Bhramara-Gita. It's very short, but it's very profound. So now, maybe 12 to 20 or 21. It says he's speaking to Uddhava. Uddhava will be a little confused. That's 321. Abhibatamadapuryam Aryaputro Dunaste.
Abhibatamadapuryam Aryaputro Dunaste.
Smarti Sapitri Gayan Soumya Bandhum Sagopan.
Smarati Sapitrugehan Soumya Bandhum Sagopan.
Kvachirapi Sakata Na Kinkarinam Grinite.
Kvachirapi Sakatanam Kinkarinam Grinite.
Bhramara Sugandham Murd Yad Das Yad Kadanu.
Bhramara Sugandham Murd Yad Kadanu.
Yeah, the last four words kind of get lumped together. Is Murdna. Murdna means head. Aguru Sugandham. Bhujam Aguru Sugandham. Murd Yad Das Yad. The Y and the last word, Murd, which joins with Das Yad. Murd Yad Das Yad Kadanu. So Radharani said, read his translation.
O Uddhava, it is indeed regrettable that Krishna resides in Mathura. Does he remember his father's household affairs and his friends, the cowherd boys? O great soul, does he ever talk about us, his maidservants? When will he lay on our heads his aguru-scented hand?
Yeah. Let's see what Gita Press says about this verse, with their translation. It's 21.
Yes.
Radharani said, is my darling. Now at Mathura, as he returned from the house of his guru after completing his studies there. So this means that Krishna went to Mathura when he was 11 years old. And his father Vasudeva and Devaki, when a kid gets a higher class kid, Brahmin, Vaishya, or Kshatriya, turns 11 or 12, they have to get trained by a guru and take Upanayam Samskara. So although when Krishna was living in Vrindavan, he got some mantras from Bhagori Rishi, and maybe Gargamuni, usually Bhagori gave him some Ryan mantra that he turned into Radha mantra. He supposed to chant Nara, Nara, Narayan, Narayan. That became Nara became Radha. And he trained the parrot to say and chant also. So, because some people like to do hearing more than chanting. So Krishna likes hearing Radharani saying more than chanting it. So he trained the parrot. His pet parrot stays in the temple room. So he chanted the Narayana mantra. So the parrot was saying, Narayana, Narayana. And then Krishna told him, do it fast. So when he did it fast, it came out Radharani. That's a real Brisbane story. So now, when you go into chant the mantra, you just hear the parrot going, rah, 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 rah. Maharaj said, she would open the door and say, hey, Lala, are you chanting the mantra? Yeah, I'm chanting, the parrot's chanting also. Okay, good, close the door, you know. I could just sit back, rah, rah, rah. So when he got to Mathura, Vasudeva said, you didn't learn anything in Vrindavan. You were there for 11 years. You can't write your name. You can't read the newspaper. You can't do anything good. Except we heard you learn how to play flute. Every kid, every colored boy knows to play the flute. That's no big achievement. And we learned that you have good legs. You ran around, we heard a lot about you when you were in Vrindavan. You were chasing cows all over the place in the daytime and chasing girls all over the place in the nighttime. So day and night you're running after females. Female cows are female girls. Cows are coward girls. Hey, go or Gopis. Okay, let's go into what to do. So now it's time to go to Sanipat, to go to Ujjain for a couple months, go away to private school. You know, so Krishna and Balaram went to private school for 2 months. That's enough. He didn't waste 20 years in school like all this guy. You know. 2 months, okay, good. Nothing. Learn everything you need to know in 2 months. What do you need to know? Anyway, they already knew how to, they already had the topmost knowledge when they went to school. They knew how to love the Gopis. Krishna had his Gopis, and Radharani had her Gopis. So Radharani's asking, has Krishna come back from his guru's Gurukul after studying there, completing his study? Does he remember, O gentle Uddhava, his paternal home, his godfather Nanda, and his relations with the other cowards? Does Krishna ever make any references to us, his maidservants? Well, Krishna returned to Braj and placed his arm, more fragrant than aloe on her head, by way of consolation. So this guy, this Gita press translation, has Krishna putting a Gopis in a headlock. Put an arm on her head. I think it'll be the other way around, actually. Gopi will put their arm around his head. Knock him around. Here's Prabhupada's translation, Krishna book. Let me know how Krishna is faring in Mathura. Tell me if he still remembers his foster father Nanda Maharaj, his affectionate mother Yashoda, his coward friends, his poor friends like us the Gopis. I am sure that he must sometimes sing about us. We served him just like maidservants without any payment. Is there any possibility that Krishna will come back and place his arms around us? His limbs are always fragrant with the Guru scent. Please put all these inquiries to Krishna. It's amazing how 3 different devotee authors and translators have 3 different ideas of the same Sanskrit. Because every Sanskrit word can have 30 meanings. So, meaning according to context, meaning according to poetry, meaning according to person. There's so many different words. Direct meaning, indirect meaning, implied meaning. It's a vast ocean of confusion to understand Sanskrit. Even when you understand it, it's your understanding.
Yeah.
There's no such, in Sanskrit or any language, practically speaking, there's no such thing as absolutely perfect understanding. So that's why we have to say, Bhagavad-Gita as it is, according to Srila Prabhupada. Mahanidhi's Gita from Hardwar, he's a Jnani, a Waitavad. He has a very popular Bhagavad-Gita, but it's his idea, his translation. He's a great scholar also. So it's, as I often say, reality in general, the absolute truth specifically, is totally subjective. How you see it, that's what it is. You see God as Shiva, Shiva is God for you. See God as Durga, Durga is God for you. See God as Krishna, Krishna is God for you. See God as Ram, Ram is God for you. There's no point in arguing. Just say, Jai Radhe. You're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Well, then why did you join me? No, I'm happy where I am. You stay where you are and be happy. I'll stay where I am and be happy. No problem. So, let's see what else we have here. Gopal Champu, Shiva Goswami, let's see if he explains. He has something to say about this. He has a version of Bhramara-Gita, Gopal Champu. Radharani thought, previously I did not ask what I should have asked to be. In anger, Radharani said, it is indeed regrettable that Krishna now resides in Mathura. 10:47:21. The meaning of this is, now this is Jiva Goswami's meaning. But this is what Radharani is meaning by saying this. O King of the Bees, I speak the truth. You are my benefactor, the friend among all friends. I hide no secrets from you. If one considers what is right, Krishna should be my husband. Natural attraction for each other is the standard. Oh, what misfortune. My lover has gone to Mathura and now returned for a long time. Be controlled by the will. How long did Krishna stay in Mathura?
From 16 to 55.
In Mathura. He left for Uddhava when he was 11. How many years did he stay in Mathura? How many times did Jarasandha attack?
17 times.
17 times. So I asked my Guru Maharaj, because he asked me the same question. So it's from you know how many years Krishna lived on the planet?
125.
125. How old was he according to Mahabharata when he spoke Bhagavad Gita?
55.
55. 100.
55.
100.
Bhagavad Gita speaking.
Around 90 to 100 maybe.
89.
Yeah, 89, 92.
How old was he when he visited Kurukshetra?
55.
55.
55.
That's
Us.
He came from Dwarka when he was 55 years old. He went to Kurukshetra for the solar eclipse and met the Gopis. And they said, well, take this crabby chariot of yours and pull you back to Vrindavan. We're not going to Dwarka. Krishna didn't agree to that idea. So Krishna was 89. So my Gurudev asked me, so I said, well, Jarasandha must have attacked every year. So Krishna was 28 when he left Mathura. He stayed for 7 years. Because the 17th time that
Attacks.
Jarasandha attacked, Krishna transferred Mathura, everybody in it, to Dwarka.
17th, yes.
17 times. So I said 17 years, 11 years is 28 years. Gurudev said, very smart, but wrong.
Sorry.
It's okay. So, I said, what happened? He said, Jarasandha attacked twice a year.
Okay. 8.5 years.
8.5 years.
Yeah. So he said, well, the answer he said sometimes Jarasandha attacked twice a year. So Krishna stayed for about 12 years in Mathura. So he was about 24 when he married Rukmini. 24 years old. How old were you when you got married? You were older than him.
31.
Okay, so that's so Ronnie said, asking, he said, my lover has gone to Mathura, has not returned for a long time. So Krishna stayed in Mathura. After leaving when he was 11, he was there for like 12, 13 years. He is being controlled by the Mathura Ramanis, and he's covered over. He's in Maya. Those girls are Maya, but the Gopis are not Maya. They're praying for Sadhguru. Thinking he may not even be there, my heart in doubt has burned to ashes. Understanding from the beat that Krishna is happily living in Mathura, Radharani asked against his difficulty. Does Krishna remember Nanda Maharaj's house and his friends, the Gopas? The meaning is this. That's in the verse 21. If in Krishna's mind he comes, if in his mind he comes daily to Braj, if he remembers his father, mother, and Gopas, and even us, his Smriti should directly appear to his parents and friends at all times. Sprinkle with that nectar. Sprinkle with that pure nectar, we will not die. Sprinkle with that nectar, we will die. What I say?
Seek with that nectar, we will not die.
Whole thing.
If Krishna remembers, she's asking if Krishna remembers the Gopis at least in his mind, and Vrindavan at least in his mind, and so the Gopis will not die if they will be sprinkled with the nectar, that Krishna is thinking about them.
So what Tantra that Radharani is speaking here in Gopal Chapu is that by smaran you can get Smriti.
Yeah.
That is Smriti, Vismriti, and Sakshat Darshan. Smriti and Vismriti are both mental experiences in the mind, but seem so real that you can open your eyes and touch it. Sakshat Darshan, Krishna gives the eyes With your open eyes, you can see Krishna. You can touch Krishna. You can kiss Krishna. It's right there, directly. Saksha means directly. So Ramana is saying, if Krishna is really, if he's remembering us, he's a Mathura. His body is in Mathura. But he's remembering us, his body will be here at Sporting. To Nanda, to Yashoda, to Sridhar, to Subal, and to us Gopis. So that's Tantra. We're doing Smaran. We're doing everyday Smaran. We're trying to meditate on our Siddhaya, a Manjari Srup. We're trying to meditate on these eternal pastimes around Krishna. And one fine day we'll have Sporting. We'll see them in our mind. Very profound. Feel almost like we think it's real. And when you think it's so real, we open our eyes, and then we realize it's Sporting. Then we can roll and cry. We lose the Sporting when we open our eyes. We lose meditation. We're seeing meditation. Well, this is real. This is people. You cry, oh, I saw Krishna, it's so real. I want to see him again. Will you see him? Maybe you don't. Whole life, maybe I'll see him. Later on. It's 40. Since the bee seemed to agree with Radharani, Radharani gave him a reservation and asked, in this verse 21 you can see, does Krishna ever talk about us, his maidservants? Kinkari, see the word Kinkari, line 3, verse 21.
Yes, Guru.
Kvachit, sakata. Kata means talk. Granite means to speak, to relate. Does he ever talk about his Kinkaris? Radharani is the queen of all Brajmanda, Vrindavaneshwari, and she's thinking I'm a slave. Kinkari is a slave. I Nanda Tamsa Kinkaram. Kinkaram is male, Kinkari is female. Oh Nanda Nanda, oh son of Nanda Maharaj, I'm your servant. Does he ever talk any Kinkari Kata? Krishna ever speak any Kinkari Kata Mathura? Talk about us slaves over here. The meaning is this: in a private place, seeing Krishna's form dressed nicely in clothing made by us Gopis, sometimes the bee says to Krishna, sometimes the bee talks to Krishna, do you not remember those Kinkaris, the Gopis? Though you are far away from them, you should go be with them. Then Radharani laments and says, oh, when will Krishna lay his Guru-ascended hand on our heads? Possessed by the fire of separation, Radharani fainted as soon as she uttered the word arm. Bhujam is translated as hand in this verse, but Bhujam means arm. What's the name for Lord Chaitanya? No, Arjuna. Mahabhuj, I think. Power arm one. Viva. Viva say. Bhuja means arm. Tribhuja, two arms. Now Jiva Goswami describes Radharani's fainting. one could not conclude that it was Radha because of the change of voice, thinness, disfigured lips, and discoloration, without doubt whether Radharani was present in her body or not, since saliva fell all over her body, Radha's body. Her actions completely stopped, and breathing could not be detected. The meaning is this. And faster, I know. Desiring to engage Krishna's hand. What is Krishna's hand compared to in this verse? A guru. What I mean, it sounds like a guru. A guru is a type of tree which they make oil from. And the oil is very, very costly. For 10 milliliters, it costs 2 lakhs rupees, or 5 lakhs. And it's a very herbal fragrant, it's like an aphrodisiac. It's usually purchased by the Arabs. They buy it from Chandi Chowk in Delhi. It's 5 lakhs for 10 milliliters. Maybe 6 or 8 by now. It's very thick, like car oil. It's thick, black, very thick oil. Like when you go to the oil store, they have sample to smell. That one they don't leave you sample. Then you smell it and smell the cat. And I wanted to buy. I had some guy went to buy some about 15 years ago. You wanted to smell the cat, and now you smell it, they take some atoms. So the atoms, steal some atoms of fragrance. For Krishna, Radharani is remembering the fragrance of Krishna's hand. Well, the meaning is this. This is the meaning of chapter 47, verse 21. Radharani is thinking, desiring to engage Krishna's hand, which is more fragrant than the best aguru scent. I'm desiring to engage Krishna's hand, serving me. When will Krishna touch my head, making my heart blossom in joy? That's pretty sweet. So what is making Radharani's heart blossom in joy?
Touch of Krishna's.
Or the Aguru. Is a touch of Krishna's hand the aphrodisiac, or is it aguru oil?
The touch of Krishna's hand.
Or both?
Both.
A, B, or C? C is both. As you're describing this, that's it. To be destructive Krishna. Oh Krishna. We went back to Mathura, destructive Krishna, in Uddhava. Oh Krishna, beautiful Radharani has faded away in separation from you. Her soft heart has become cruel. Radharani has given up her shyness. Her sweet smile has disappeared from her face. When Radharani falls into the condition of separation from you, my heart feels great pain thinking of this. In the pain of separation, one becomes completely void. There are certainly dissension and obstacles caused by quarreling with you. My mind, thinking of the miserable condition of Radha's mind, becomes bewildered. That's it for Gopal Chama. What about Vishnu's comment? Oh, wait. let's see, what Sri Swami Charan has to say. The word bhata, abhibhata, is an abhibhata, expresses joy. Sri Swami said, "Oh, gentle one, it's interesting that BBT doesn't have anything about this concept of Gurukul." See the translation? 21. But Gita Press and also in Sri Swami, they both mention about Gurukul. Interesting. I don't know how they got to that point. Oh, Babaji said, "O gentle bee, after returning from Gurukul, is the son of Maharaj Krishna, now living well before you. Does he say anything about us?" That much we said then. Read Vishnu's commentary.
Radha thought, "Oh, in my madness, I have been talking, but I did not ask the questions I should have." Thus, feeling remorse, Radha reverentially spoke this verse: "Is the noble son of Nanda Maharaj now in Mathura? Just as Krishna left Braja, will he also leave Mathura?" Radha did not ask if Krishna was happy there, but simply asked if he was there. At this time, Srimad Radhika thought, since Krishna was once satisfied in Braja, but left for Mathura city, won't he also develop a desire to leave that place and go somewhere else? Mathura is so close to Vrindavan that it's possible Krishna may even come back here. Krishna is the son of respectable gentleman, Nanda Maharaj. So he must be staying in Mathura because of his sense of obligation to his father, who authorized his going there. On the other hand, while Nanda's whole life is dedicated exclusively to Krishna, Nanda is so innocent that he allowed himself to be tricked by the Yadus who brought Krishna to Mathura. Krishna must be thinking, alas, alas, since even my father could not bring me back to Braja, what can I do to return there? Thus Krishna must be impatient to come back here, and so he has sent you, a messenger. It is only because Nanda is so innocent that he allowed his son to leave. If Nanda had allowed Krishna's mother, the queen of Braja, to do so, she would have climbed into Akrura's chariot and holding her son by the neck, gone off to Mathura with him, followed by all the gopis, but this was not possible. Ever since Krishna left, Nanda has been stunned by separation from him, and Nanda's treasury rooms, storehouses, kitchens, sleeping quarters, and opulent houses are now vacant, unswept and unclean. They are littered with grass, dust, leaves, and cobwebs. Does Krishna ever remember his father's houses? And does he sometimes remember Subala and his other friends who are now lying stunned in other neglected houses? The women in Mathura who now associate with Krishna cannot know how to serve him in the way that pleases him most. When they see he is not satisfied and ask how they can make him happy, does he tell them about us gopis? Krishna must tell them, you city ladies cannot please me as much as the gopis of Braja. They are most expert in stringing flower garlands, perfuming their bodies with ointments, playing various rhythms and melodies on string instruments, dancing and singing in the rasa performance, displaying their beauty, charm and cleverness, and skillfully playing at questions and answers. They are especially expert in the pastimes of meeting one's lover and in all stages of prema such as sneha, mana and praneya. Surely Krishna must know this, Therefore he is probably tell the women of Mathura, my dear women of Yadu clan, please go back to your families. I no longer desire to associate with you. In fact, I am going back to Braja early morning tomorrow. When will Krishna speak like this and come back here to place his hand fragrant with aguru on our heads? Then he will console us, saying, O beloveds of my heart, I swear to you that I will never abandon you again and go elsewhere. Indeed, I have not been able to find anyone in all the three worlds with even a trace of your good qualities. The first line of this verse shows simplicity. The second line shows gravity is not mentioning oneself, in not mentioning oneself. And the third and the fourth line show humility, unsteadiness and eagerness. This verse is an example of Sujalpa, which Rupa Goswami defines. When out of honest sincerity, a lover inquires about Sri Hari with gravity, humility and unsteadiness and intense eagerness, such speech is known as Sujalpa. There are 10 divisions of divine madness, which are expressed by the 10 types of Chitrajalpa. These 10 types of madness appear in Radha in her manifestation of bewilderment and most excellent part of Mahabharata. Some authorities say that Krishna assumed the form of messenger bee in order to drink the sweetness of Radha's Chitrajalpa.
This chapter goes on quite a long time after this. 65. There's 69 verses in this chapter. But this class is 7 Gitas in the Bhagavatam. So how many have we covered so far?
6 we covered. 6 we covered.
Tell me which they, what are they?
First we covered Viraha-Gita, then Venu-Gita.
Chapter and title.
Viraha-Gita chapter 41.
Chapter 21, Mahanidhi.
Chapter 21 Venu-Gita. Then chapter
29.
Pranaya-Gita. Then chapter 31 Gopi-Gita. Then chapter 35 Yugal-Gita. Then Viraha-Gita.
39.
Chapter 39 Viraha-Gita.
39,
Viraha-Gita. Chapter 47 Bhramara-Gita.
So what's left?
Mahishi-Gita.
What chapter is that?
90.
Okay. Now after this Bhramara-Gita, which has been concluded, why did Uddhava come to Vrindavan from Mathura? Why did Uddhava come from Mathura to Vrindavan?
Krishna said Radha everything.
To give his message, to give the message of Krishna.
Whose message?
Krishna's message to
Radha.
Radha.
To learn love, how to
Uddhava came as a messenger to speak to the Krishvasins. So that's what's going to happen now. So I'm just going to read the narration. It's called The Narrative of the Bhagavatam. Uddhava offered respect to the gopis. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So Rani asked, what's happening? Krishna, remember us as maid servants. Uddhava tried to pacify the gopis, then he gave the message to Krishna. So what did Krishna tell the gopis? You gopis are successful because you dedicate your minds to God, Vasudeva. What are you talking about? What's Krishna's commentary? Read 23.
Uddhava said, indeed, you whose minds are offered in this way to the Lord are certainly successful. Other devotees also offer their minds to the Lord. but we do not see their minds offered in this way.
Okay. The Gopis are unique in their intensity of love. Then the standard thing that Krishna tells everybody he wants to bluff. He wants to bluff someone. He always said 24. What did he say? Read the Sanskrit.
Dana Pratata Poho Ma Japas Svadhyaya Samyamai Shreyo Birvividaishchanai Krishna Bhakti Sadhyate.
He said, "This just thing I would do Krishna Bhakti like this." Well, translate.
Devotional service unto Lord Krishna is attained by charity, strict vows, austerities, fire sacrifices, by japa, study of Vedic texts, observance of regulative principles, and indeed by the performance of many other auspicious practices.
What are the Gopis say that? Few. Krishna, you know, they say, Rabbi says, you know what Krishna Bhakti means? Krishna Bhakti means wrapping my arms around your chest and kissing you. What that's the one trying to get a business done. And Krishna goes on, you're very fortunate. You have pure devotion to Soka. You left your houses and homes for to worship a guardian Krishna. You have unlimited love. You have shown me great mercy by loving me in separation. Okay. It goes on like that. Gets nowhere. So what does Krishna say in verse 34? Why does Krishna stay away? Why can't we see Krishna? Why does Krishna stay away from our sight?
But the actual reason why I, the beloved object of your sight, have stayed far away from you is that I wanted to intensify your meditation upon me and thus draw your minds closer to me.
Read the next verse.
When her lover is far away, a woman thinks of him more than when he is present before her.
When Radha is with Krishna, how many Krishnas does she see?
One.
What's his name?
Shamsud.
Sundar.
When she's separated from Krishna, how many Krishnas does she see?
1,000. Everyone.
1,000. What's he say in 36?
Because your minds are totally absorbed in me and free from all other engagement, you remember me always, and so you will never.
So very soon.
Yes, so you will very soon have me again in your presence.
Anusmaran Mahanidhi means always remembering me moment after moment. That's the way to see Krishna. We're always remembering Krishna moment after moment, we'll see Krishna. That's what his verse says. Were the Gopis happy to receive this message, yes or no?
Yes, no.
It says in 38 they're happy. Verse 38 says the Gopis were happy to receive. What's the message in Sanskrit called? Sandesh.
Sandesh.
It's not a Bengali sweet. You think it's a Bengali sweet. If you get one, you think it's a good message. But Sandesh means message. Email. Then the ghosts replied to Uddhava and showing their jealousy of the mature girls. Oh, it's nice that Krishna remembers us, but now he must be the pleasure that he once gave us, the pleasure that belongs to us, he must be giving to those city girls. I bet they're bewildering him with their affectionate, shy glances. Krishna's expert in all kinds of amorous love. He must be getting entangled by their enchanting words and gestures. Oh, say Uddhava. Oh, Sadhu, Sadhu. Does Govinda ever remember us when he's loved talking with those city girls? Does he ever mention us, village girls? How's Uddhava supposed to know? Uddhava takes her girl in the bedroom, he's not taking Uddhava with him, you know. Uddhava's his uncle. I'm sure your uncle, you know, do that kind of stuff, you know. Uddhava is a brother, son of the brother of Vasudeva. Uddhava is Krishna's cousin brother. Vasudeva's brother is the father of Uddhava. They're very close related. So Krishna's not going to take Uddhava. Does Krishna remember the nights of Vrindavan forest under the full moon when we enjoyed together? Rasa dance. There was no rasa dance in Mathura. Why?
No gopis, no Radharani.
No forest. It's a city.
Okay.
No banks of the Yamuna. The city comes all the way down to the Yamuna. There's no sandy banks in Mathura. You ever been there? Sea goes all the way to the Yamuna. There's no banks to dance on. Okay. They go on speaking to Uddhava. The gopis know a lot. Actually, when they're in separation, all their spiritual knowledge comes out to say them. So that means when you're feeling pain, any kind of pain in this world, you should take shelter of spiritual knowledge to get relief. Gopis were in great pain of separation from Krishna. They took shelter of the spiritual knowledge they learned from Bhagavati Muni and Durvasa Muni and Garga Muni as they came to their palaces time to time, speaking Harikatha to their fathers. So they knew that Krishna's Paramatma, they knew about the devotees, they even knew about Arjuna, they even knew about the future, that Krishna would fight Krishna with Arjuna. It was all revealed to them by the sages. We always knew all this. So they knew about Pingala. Pingala was the prostitute in 11th Canto of Madan. So verse 47, this chapter, they refer to Pingala. And we know that the greatest happiness is to renounce all desires. What causes unhappiness? Desire. I want this, I can't get it. I become frustrated, unhappy. But you don't want anything, you're okay. You're happy. Pingala has to declare this. Even though we know this, we can't go over desire to attain Krishna. So Pingala's right, desire causes distress. But it's no happiness in renouncing desire to attain Krishna. So the gopis, no matter how much pain they suffer, they'll never give up the desire to attain Krishna. That's a lesson for us. It's not easy to attain Krishna. There's great struggle, great challenges, great obstacles, great tests come to every devotee. Forever. It's always to attain Krishna. It's not just Hargo Mahaprasad. We can't bear giving up talks about Krishna. Even though he takes no interest in Lakshmi, she never moves from his chest. So Uddhava heard all these lamentations and pitiful statements of the gopis. And Uddhava stayed several months dispelling the gopis' sorrow by talking Krishna Katha. Let's see here. This is verse 54. This is very concerning. Long commentary. Look up 54. What's 54 say? What's the translation?
Uddhava remained there for several months, dispelling the gopis' sorrow by chanting the topics of Lord Krishna's pastimes. Thus he brought joy to all the people of Gopala.
It should be understood that Uddhava also destroyed the sorrow of Nanda and Yashoda, and for all the Gokulavasi. This chapter, verse. Verse 58. Uddhava stayed in Vrindavan for 3 months or so, it's trying to say. Solacing the gopis. After 3 months, he left. He offered many prayers to the gopis. From verse 58 until 63. There's 6 verses. They're very important verses glorifying the Brajvasis, especially the Brajagopis. 1047 verses 58 through 63, which is 6 verses. So I'll read those with a commentary. Verse 58. Eta prantanobito bhuvi gopavadvo
Eta param tanubrito bhuvi gopavadvo
Govinda eva nikalatmani ruda bhava
Govinda eva nikhilatmani rudha bhava
Vanchanti yadbhavabhiyo munyo vayam cha
Vanchanti yad bhavabhiyo munayo vayam vacha
Kim Brahma Janma Virananta Katarasasya.
Kim Brahma Janma Virananta Katarasasya.
Translation.
Among all persons on earth, these cowherd women alone have actually perfected their embodied lives, but they have achieved the perfection of unalloyed love for Lord Govinda. Their pure love is hankered after by those who fear material existence, by great sages, and by ourselves as well. For one who has tasted the narrations of the infinite Lord, what is the use of taking birth as a high-class Brahmana or even as Lord Brahma himself?
These are all verses glorifying the Gopis. Because Krishna sent Uddhava to Vrindavan to understand what's the highest level of love of God, what's the highest expression of Krishna prema, and that is found in the Gopis of Vrindavan. So Uddhava knew everything, but he didn't know about Gopi prema. So after being there for so many months, he had some idea of Gopi prema. He offered these prayers to glorify these great possessors of Krishna prema, the Braja Gopis, especially Radharani. So these prayers, there's extensive commentaries by all the acharyas on each and every word of these verses. And he says, Govinda Nikalatmani Uddhava. We learned there's two types of Mahabhava, what are the two categories? Ruda and Adi Ruda. A-D-H-I, Ruda and Adi Ruda. Then Adi Ruda has two divisions.
Madan
Madan,
Mohan and
Mohan and Madan. So these are very nice. We're going to read the commentaries. Let's read the verse. This is the same chandas as Brahma-Samhita. Shevasya Vachirvya, same as Brahma-Samhita. Chandas was that? Vasantilak. The chandas of these prayers, Brahma, Uddhava Stuti to the Gopi Stuti, the 10th canto, chapter 47, 58 through 63, is Vasantilak chandas, like Brahma Samhita. Shemasya Vachirvya Vacharajusta, Krishna Krishna Paramatmani Buddha. So Kartik, you want to bright, you can chant these prayers every day, for 30 days. Very nice way to absorb the Gopis and get all this cream also. We come with this one. So we chant the verse together, like Brahma-Samhita, go ahead, everyone.
Shenastriyo vanachari vyabhichara dushta Krishne kvachaish paramatmani ruda bhava Nanvishwaro nubhajato vidushopi sakshat Shreyastanotya gadarajayopayukta.
Translation.
How amazing it is that these simple women who
Translate.
How amazing it is that these simple women who wander about the forest, seemingly spoiled by improper behavior, have achieved the perfection of unalloyed love for Krishna, the Supreme Soul. Still, it is true that the Supreme Lord Himself awards His blessings even to the ignorant worshipper, just as the best medicine works even when taken by a person ignorant of its ingredients.
Okay, 660.
Nayam.
Ayam Shriyongalinitantarate prasada Svaryoshitam narinagandharcham kutonya Rasotsavesya bhujadandagrihita kantha Labdhyashisham yogavrajavallabhinam.
When Lord Sri Krishna was dancing with the gopis in the Raslila, the gopis were embraced by the arms of the Lord. This transcendental favor was never bestowed upon the goddess of fortune or other consorts in the spiritual world. Indeed, never was such a thing even imagined by the most beautiful girls in the heavenly planets, whose bodily luster and aroma resemble the lotus flower. And what to speak of worldly women who are very beautiful according to material estimation.
This next verse is very, very important. 61. Everyone should memorize this verse. Follow.
Asamaho charanare nujushamaham syam Vrindavane kimapi gulmalataushadinam त्यादुस्त्यजं स्वजनमार्यपतं च हित्वा बेजुर्मुकुन्दपदवीं श्रुतिभिर्विमृग्याम्.
Every Gaudiya Vaishnava worships Govardhan. If the worship Govardhan properly, you have to have Gunjamala. Gunjamala represents the lotus feet of Radharani. After the Gunjamala, Giriraj isn't happening. So Gunjamala represents the lotus feet of Radharani. That's your Radharani Gunjamala. So what's the translation?
The gopis of Vrindavan have given up the association of their husbands, sons, and other family members who are very difficult to give up, and they have forsaken the path of chastity to take shelter of the lotus feet of Mukunda, which one should search for by Vedic knowledge. Oh, let me be fortunate enough to be one of the bushes, creepers, or herbs in Vrindavan, because the gopis trample them and bless them with the dust of their lotus feet.
Let's see what the Gita press translation is. Oh, let me be incarnated as any one of the shrubs, creepers, or herbs in the woodlands of Vrindavan, catching the dust of the feet of these blessed ladies who successfully trod the path of devotion leading to Krishna, the path which is still to be strenuously sought for even by the Upanishads, neglecting their own people as well as the path trodden by the virtuous, both of which are difficult to abandon to chase women. Okay, that's a very important verse. For many meanings, many usages and applications for this verse. It's a great inspiration to be detached and attached to Krishna. The dust of the feet of the gopis. So what's Uddhava praying?
Vande Nanda Brajastrinam.
No, what's he saying here? What's Uddhava saying here? I'm asking what.
I want the dust of lotus from the lotus feet of gopis.
Let me become a Lata or Gulma Aushadhi so that he can get the dust of gopis. Charana Renu Dusha.
Next verse isn't so important, not so much popular, but read it together.
Yave Shriyachitamajarya Virakta Kame Yogeshwarerapi Yadatmanirasa Goshyam Krishnasya Tad Bhagavatat Charanaravindam Yastam Saneshu Vijahu Parirabhya Tapam.
It's half Aishwarya, half Aishwarya. Can we translate?
The goddess of fortune herself, along with Lord Brahma and all other demigods who are masters of yogic perfection, can worship the lotus feet of Krishna only within her mind.
Aishwarya.
But during the Rasa dance, Lord Krishna placed his feet upon these gopis' breasts, and
Aishwarya.
and by embracing those feet, the gopis gave up all desires.
Distress.
Sorry, distress.
Yeah, you have desires, they don't.
Sorry. Distress.
To reposition. Okay, this last verse 63 is the last of prayers of Uddhava. This is a very important, easy verse to memorize. It's like Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, everybody together.
Vande Nanda Brajastrinam Padarenu Abhishmasha Yasam Harikadodgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam.
Together, everyone. I didn't hear you. Okay, go follow.
Vande Nanda
Vande Tadavadishinam
Padavenum Abhishnasha Yasam Harikatodgitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam.
Translation.
I repeatedly offer my respects to the dust from the feet of the women of Nanda Maharaj's cowherd village. When these gopis loudly chant the glories of Sri Krishna, the vibration purifies the three worlds.
Wow. Amazing verse. It says, translation, is praying for the dust of the feet. Hey, not a bit. You couldn't be hurried. Buddha was praying for the dust of the feet of the gopis. I have a commentary here. They each refer, that it's not all the gopis. Buddha was praying specifically for the dust of one particular gopi. Buddha was praying for the dust the first time of 63. Vande Nanda Braja Srinam. Srinam means women. Nanda Braj is the name of Vrindavan. He wants to panorama a Bhikshasa. He wants to be bathed by the dust of feet of one gopi.
Radharani.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Okay. And another one, he wants to hear the pastime of Radha Krishna gopis. Harikatha Gita. If you hear the pastimes of Krishna from the mouth of a gopi, what will happen?
Punati Bhuvanatrayam.
What does that mean?
All the three worlds are purifies.
The word punya, punati or punya means purifying, means beautiful also, means satisfying. So the gopi speaks Harikatha, it's very purifying, it's very satisfying, it's very beautiful. The Chitralekaji, Jai Kishoriji, they're beautiful Vaishnavis, and they speak Harikatha. Chitralekaji, Jai Kishoriji, there's many ladies in there. I particularly like these two. They're very cute. There's a BK Shivani, she's a Gyani. BK means Brahma Kumari. What?
Braj Kumari.
No, Brahma Kumari.
Brahma Kumari only Gurudev.
She's not right. They all call BK.
Yeah.
As I recall this guy, he couldn't be Haridas.
IK.
IITian. I was they call I'm an IITian. What the hell? So BK, she's also a very good speaker, but she's more Gyan. Gyan in psychology, and human relations, very good speaker, but bhakti a little dry. But Chitraleka, she has dick beads and tilak. She's nice. I think he's from Barsana also. Is it right? Chitraleka, you never heard of her? Look up her biodata, have fun.
I saw one of her videos. She's 9 years old, speaking Bhagavatam. 9 years old.
Yeah, she's from Krishnasi. I think she's from Barsana. She was trained in Bhagavatam by Ramesh Baba.
She's
I think-
Muralika Didi.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
Maralika Devi.
Trained by Ramesh Babu.
Asli Vishwasi. We have a risky one also. Senior one. Senior one. Okay, that's it for the prayers of Uddhava. The prayers of Uddhava are all glorifying the Gopis. In the 10th canto, chapter 47, verse 58 through 63. They're very important verses. You should try to memorize these verses, especially 63 and 61, 60 and 58, 58, 61, 63. These three verses are very important for Babaji. One day,
Nanda brothers.
one day, Nanda Brothers Srinath,
Father
Father
Abhishek.
of Vixnasa,
Yasam
Nasa Harikata Gita Punati Punatra. Jai Jai Shri The next week, Mahishi Gita. Read the chapter at a time, chapter 9.